Sure, they love waffles. Yes, they love eggs. Can you beat ice cream? You cannot.
No.
Ice cream 101, and I'm so excited for this quick recipe demonstration because of all the recipes we do on our shows, ice cream seems to be one of those things where it's like, it seems hard, there's a machine, I don't know how to do it. Ice cream is super easy to make, and we're gonna make it right now. This is similar to the waffle recipe. This is your base, and from this base, you can make any flavor of ice cream, soft serve ice cream. So check this out. In my Kitchen HQ tilting bowl, which has kind of been the star of the show all hour. Notice I'm not making, a mess with ladles or anything else. They're stackable, you throw them in the dishwasher, they're awesome. And I love those grooves because I can pour it right into my ice cream machine, which I'm gonna do. So here I've got in my favorite measuring cups. I can measure my liquid measure on the outside. I've got the handle, it's made of silicone, and it's made to be poured. A little bit of cream, and here's my secret. A little bit of milk. Now, a lot of people ask me, what's the difference between ice cream and gelato? And it's all about ratio of milk. So I could have gone 100% cream in here, and this is the benefit of making ice cream at home. You're in control. You can go full cream, you can go half and half with cream and milk, cut down on the fat. You can go all milk and make a straight up gelato. You can go lactose-free milk. You are in control of the dairy, of the amount of fat, the amount of sugar. That's why it's so great to make it at home. On top of the fact that it's fun. Kids love doing this and they love getting involved. So I've got 1.5 cups of cream, just half a cup of milk to cut the fat a little bit. But if I wanted to do a straight up gelato, I could do all milk, which is a great way to do it as well. A little bit of sugar. And like I said, you are in control of the sugar. You could do white sugar, you could do brown sugar, you could sweeten naturally with, again, maple syrup or honey. All these ingredients you already have. You have this in your kitchen. Pinch of salt, yes, salt, even in sweet recipes, ice cream, baking, cookies, a little bit of salt. In the same way that we use salt in savory recipes, salt and sweet is good. We want to wake up the flavors of what we're making. Then that vanilla bean paste again. This is one of those heroes of your pantry now. Better than the extract, not as artificial tasting, but not as expensive as the bean. I always have vanilla bean paste on hand and look for it in your baking aisle. So now, and you get the little speckles of vanilla too, which I love. With extract, you don't get that. You just get like a kind of murky brown color. So here I've got a basic ice cream mixture. Milk, cream, pinch of salt, some sugar, and vanilla. That's it. But I do have a secret weapon. And that is, and don't get afraid. It sounds weird, but please don't be afraid. Xanthan gum. It sounds like it's from a different planet. It's not. It's from your baking aisle now. You can find it in any old baking aisle. And why is xanthan gum important? Well, xanthan gum is a great stabilizer. It's also a great thickener. If you're making a sauce and you want it just a little bit thicker, sprinkle of xanthan gum. Or if you're making a soup or stew and you want it just a bit thicker, a little bit of xanthan gum. But it's also great to stabilize something like an ice cream. Ice cream has fat, water, sugar, and what happens is, without a stabilizer, it gets icy in your freezer. You can make a beautiful ice cream, and if you put it in your freezer, the next day, it'll be crystallized on your palate, not smooth like a commercial ice cream. You need a little stabilizer, in my opinion. And that's how you, or even a sorbet, or popsicles. This is the way to do it to prevent the water from separating out from the fat and the sugar. And that's how you get a beautiful, smooth ice cream, even if you have it a week later. So if ever you've made something, froze it, and it forms ice crystals, and you say, well, this isn't as good, it's because it needs something like xanthan gum to stabilize your mixture. And if you look at a store-bought ice cream and look at the ingredients on the back, they have a stabilizer, and I want you to use one too. They also have a bunch of preservatives that you don't need. That's why making ice cream at home is the best. So I've got now my Kitchen HQ soft serve maker. I gotta plug it in and turn it on. And now it's starting to churn. You can see that that chilled bowl is being kind of churned. And with my tilting bowl, I don't need anything else. I can tilt it right into the machine. And that's it. Look at this. Kids love this. Can you imagine getting them involved, getting them to pick different flavors? And similar to the waffle idea, now that you've mastered ice cream making 101, there is limitless opportunities to add flavor into your ice cream base. You can make chocolate ice cream, green tea ice cream, cinnamon ice cream. You can make sorbets. You can cut back on the sugar. I've done basic sorbets where you just puree your favorite frozen fruit, strawberries, mangoes, blueberries. Again, you can control the amount of lactose, you can control the amount of fat, you can go full gelato, swap out the cream for milk. This is one of the benefits of making a soft serve at home. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's interactive with your kids. Your grandkids will love doing this with you. But you also control fat versus, milk and cream, amounts of sugar, types of sweeteners. You could do brown sugar, honey, maple, and you also control your flavor. And that's it. All you do now is sit back and watch as the ice cream gets churned. And that paddle in the chilled bowl is going to churn a beautiful ice cream that will not crystallize because we put in that xanthan gum. So think about all the little tricks we learned today. Vanilla bean paste is your friend. Xanthan gum sounds frightening, but I promise you, if you go to your baking aisle, you're going to find it. And you're going to use it to thicken your soups, your stews, to stabilize your ice cream mixtures. It's going to go for 20, 25 minutes, and then, it comes with these cool bowls, which kids obviously love. And look, set it up. Set up the kind of ice cream bar with the different toppings. You got the nuts, the berries, the sprinkles. When you go out to an ice cream shop and, treat the family, everyone gets a little soft serve, it adds up. This is also about saving money. You could do this at home. You could do it interactively with your kids, with your grandkids. You could churn ice cream. You could churn sorbets, gelatos. And it's all about that ratio of milk and cream. You can control the amount of fat. You can control the amount of lactose. You can control the amount of sugar. You can control your flavors. Similar to the waffle maker, let me know on Facebook Live. What are you putting in your ice cream? What flavors can you come up with? Let's get creative and let's have fun with it. And then you take that and open it up. Look at this. It's just going to come on out. Now, the guys in the control room, do we have another Facebook question? Is that what you're telling me in there? Great question. So someone's asking, hey, look, can I sub in almond milk or lactose-free milk? Absolutely. And this is one of those benefits of making ice cream at home. It's all about, yes, it's about fun, but it's about controlling the flavors, controlling the toppings, doing it interactively. You could use coconut milk if you want to watch your lactose-free milk. Absolutely get creative with your base and with the amount of sugar. Get creative with those toppings. Stick in those strawberries. Think about how much fun it would be to get kids involved with a little ice cream setup so that they could make their own flavors. And that was a great question. Keep them coming on Facebook. Can you use coconut milk, almond milk? Absolutely. Can you adjust the ratio of milk and cream? Yes. Can you use different sweeteners? Absolutely. I just put white sugar in here just to show you the most basic ice cream. But you could use brown sugar, maple syrup, honey as a sweetener. You can really get creative. It's about fun, but it's also about control. So check this out. You get the soft serve unit, but you also get those beautiful bowls, the fun spoons. Kids love it. It's for sorbet. It's for soft serve. It's for anything really you want to make.